This is Q47 to Glendale-Atlas Pk Mall. This stop is LGA and Marine Air Terminal. Next stop, Marine Terminal Road and Fiorello Lane. This stop is Marine Terminal Road and Fiorello Lane. Next stop, Ditmars Boulevard and Grand Central Parkway. Transfers available to M60 SBS and Q48. This stop is Ditmars Boulevard and Grand Central Parkway. Next stop, 82nd Street and Astoria Boulevard. Transfers available to Q19. Q33 and Q69. This stop is 82nd Street and Astoria Boulevard. Next stop, 80th Street and Astoria Boulevard. Transfers available to Q19 and Q69. This stop is 80th Street and Astoria Boulevard. Next stop, 80th Street and 25th Avenue. This stop is 80th Street and 25th Avenue. Next stop, Astoria Boulevard and Boulevard Corporate Center. This stop is Astoria Boulevard and Boulevard Corporate Center. Next stop, 78th Street and 25th Avenue. This stop is 78th Street and 25th Avenue. Next stop, 77th Street and 30th Avenue. This stop is 77th Street and 30th Avenue. Next stop, 31st Avenue and 77th Street. This stop is 31st Avenue and 77th Street. Next stop, 31st Avenue and 75th Street. This stop is 31st Avenue and 75th Street. Next stop, 73rd Street and 31st Avenue. This stop is 73rd Street and 31st Avenue. Next stop, 73rd Street and Northern Boulevard. Transfer available to Q66. This stop is 73rd Street and Northern Boulevard. Next stop, 73rd Street and 34th Avenue. This stop is 73rd Street and 34th Avenue. Next stop, 35th Avenue and 73rd Street. This stop is 35th Avenue and 73rd Street. Next stop, 75th Street and 37th Avenue. This stop is 75th Street and 37th Avenue. Next stop, Broadway and Roosevelt Avenue. Transfers available to the 7, E, F, M and R trains. Q32, Q49, Q53 SBS and Q70 SBS. This stop is Broadway and Roosevelt Avenue. Next stop, Roosevelt Avenue and 72nd Street. This stop is Roosevelt Avenue and 72nd Street. Next stop, 69th Street and Roosevelt Avenue. Transfers available to the 7 train and Q32. This stop is 69th Street and Roosevelt Avenue. Next stop, 69th Street and Woodside Avenue. This stop is 69th Street and Woodside Avenue. Next stop, 69th Street and Queens Boulevard. Transfer available to Q60. This stop is 69th Street and Queens Boulevard. Next stop, 69th Street and 48th Avenue. This stop is 69th Street and 48th Avenue. Next stop, 69th Street and 50th Avenue. Transfer available to Q18. This stop is 69th Street and 50th Avenue. Next stop, Calamus Avenue and 69th Place. This stop is Calamus Avenue and 69th Place. Next stop, Calamus Avenue and 71st Street. This stop is Calamus Avenue and 71st Street. Next stop, Calamus Avenue and 74th Street. This stop is Calamus Avenue and 74th Street. Next stop, 79th Street and Calamus Avenue. This stop is 79th Street and Calamus Avenue. Next stop, 79th Street and Anconar Avenue. This stop is 79th Street and Anconar Avenue. Next stop, 79th Street and Grand Avenue. Transfers available to Q58 and Q59. This stop is 79th Street and Grand Avenue. Next stop, 80th Street and Grand Avenue. Transfers available to Q58 and Q59. This stop is 80th Street and Grand Avenue. Next stop, 80th Street and 54th Avenue. This stop is 80th Street and 54th Avenue. Next stop, 80th Street and 57th Avenue. This stop is 80th Street and 57th Avenue. Next stop, 80th Street and 58th Avenue. This stop is 80th Street and 58th Avenue. Next stop, 80th Street and Elliott Avenue. Transfers available to Q38, QM24, QM25 and QM34. This stop is 80th Street and Elliott Avenue. Next stop, 80th Street and Juniper Boulevard North. This stop is 80th Street and Juniper Boulevard North. Next stop, 80th Street and Penelope Avenue. Transfer available to Q38. This stop is 80th Street and Penelope Avenue. Next stop, 80th Street and Juniper Valley Road. This stop is 80th Street and Juniper Valley Road. Next stop, 80th Street and Metropolitan Avenue. Transfers available to Q29 and Q54. This stop is 80th Street and Metropolitan Avenue. Next stop, 80th Street and 68th Road. This stop is 80th Street and 68th Road. Next stop, Cooper Avenue and 81st Street. Transfers available to Q29 and Q54. This stop is Cooper Avenue and 81st Street. This is Q47 to Glendale-Atlas Pk Mall.